exposing my sketchbook. So today I'm going to be exposing my drawings and rating them. So it'll be a 1 out of 10. So let's get into it. So once we open it, we are starting off with a lovely pencil drawing that I did not do with shading pencils. Literally, I think it was some sort of mechanical pencil I did this with. Not sure, but it still looks really good. So out of 10, I'd maybe give this one a 6 because it's not half bad, but it's also not like really good. This one, I like it quite a lot, so I'm gonna give it maybe like a 7, 7.5, 7. We'll do a solid 7. But I really like it. It kind of reminds me of Ariel, like the way the hair moves. I just really like it. It was one of my first portraits I drew, and it turned out really good. This one. My friend sent me a reference photo, and I drew it. I don't have the reference photo with me anymore. So, I'm gonna... It turned out pretty good. It could be better, but, you know. It's just... maybe a 6 too. Yeah. This one, I'm not very proud of it, but it looks okay. It is one of my newer, well not newer, but older portrait drawings, so that's understandable. I'll give it maybe 4 out of 10. This one. I'm pretty proud of this one. It was supposed to be like I guess the paper tearing out and like the face like peeking through, and then I'm really proud of how the lips turned out and the nose and overall the eye and the eyebrow. It turned out really good. I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. This one, it was a Jack Skellington one that I was doing for Halloween that I never finished. But if I had to rate it at the point it's at, like how good it was going, maybe 6 out of 10. This one, once again, without shading pencils. It is a sneaker and a ballet shoe. I really like it. It turned out pretty good. Also, we're ignoring the paint. On my art desk, I paint a lot. But yeah, it's a good sneaker and I like it. 7 out of 10. I just love handing out 7s. But there's none that have ever been really good yet. Oh my god, I absolutely love this one. I did this without shading pencils too, and it turned out pretty good. I love the way the hair turned out. So yeah, it turned out really good. I signed it at the bottom, everything. Oh my god, this is 8 out of 10, especially for doing it without shading pencils. The shading is like, not the shading, the blending is like a bit rough, but that's okay. 8 out of 10. This one, I am pretty proud of it. It turned out really good. It was my first time drawing tears. Well, one of my first time drawing tears at that point. And I really like how it turned out overall. I did like the concept of it. It was one of my more sad drawings, but I do like how it turned out, so I'm gonna have to give it maybe a 7 out of 10. I know, like nothing. So many 7s. This one wasn't finished, but I liked how it was going, so if I had to give it a rating, I would say a 6 out of 10. I just never felt like finishing it. I guess I just didn't really like how it was going, but it was going okay. This one, hands. Oh my god, everybody loves hands. We love hands. This one, I love this one. I'm gonna give this, 9 out of 10. I don't do that a lot. I'm not doing that for a lot this video, but a 9 out of 10 just because hands, and they turned out really good. They look like hands. I did this without shading pencils too. This next one, I love. Absolutely love this next one. Like, look at the detail in that skeleton. This took me so long to make. Just like all the vertebrae and everything. I just saw a reference photo. I was like, oh, I felt like drawing a skeleton, so why not? And then I did this with shading pencils, and it turned out extraordinary. So I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Chucky. I love horror. I did this one partially with shading pencils. It's just like a little bit like the blending up here and like the outside of his eye. It does have like pretty sucky blending, especially like in this area right here. So I'm going to have to give this a rating of, I know I keep giving a lot of 7s, but it's gonna have to be a 7 out of 10. I like it a lot, but this blending could be better. Like, here's Johnny, but here's Chucky. This one was a magnificent eyeball. I love it. I did shading pencils, everything from like darkest to lighter. It looks great. 10. I love it. But that's probably not going to be the last 10 I give. I have another one I like even better. This one, 10 out of 10. Absolutely love this one. This one took me so long. Oh my god. It just like, it looks so good, and I blended out my signature a lot at that time with a charcoal pencil. So yeah, it just turned out really good. I absolutely love this piece. It looks so good. Like, from the mouth to everything. I know the mouth doesn't look so realistic, but it looks good enough. Oh, it's not like the eyeball though. It's not. I love the details. I love the facial expressions, the hair, everything. It looks great. 9 out of 10. 9. This one, I am not very proud of this one, mainly because eyes. I had been sucking at like the eyelashes. I made them like too full. They look a bit creepy. Her eyes a lot darker than the values of the rest of it. So I'm gonna give this one a 6. Another teary eye. I love this one, but it's not as good as the other one, I don't think. I tried a different example for the irises this time than the other one. I did a different technique, but I still think it turned out pretty good for my first time doing that type of technique, and the teardrop looks overall good, so I'll have to give this one an 8 out of 10. This one I don't really like. I really don't, so I'm gonna give it maybe a 5 out of 10. The hands here, what a lovely way to do the outro. I'm gonna be definitely filling this up a lot more, and if you want to see that, maybe stick around, subscribe. This is not gonna be my only ever video, so why not just leave a like, subscribe, and I should be uploading maybe tomorrow another drawing video, or maybe reviewing my paintings, because I have quite a few paintings. And that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you for watching.